Previously on 24.
Jack Bauer is currently undercover with some of the terrorists. They're expecting Jack to help them release a single canister of Centox nerve gas in the Sunrise Hills shopping mall.
Do you mean actually let them release the Centox?
Are you out of your mind? We're monitoring the terrorists. We know with 100% certainty that when they leave the mall, they're going back to the remaining canisters.
I'll go along with your assessment. Let them release the Centox, but you better find those other canisters, or those people will have died in vain.
There is still time to move in and stop them before they murder all those people.
Roger, we have a directive from the president. Do you realize how many more people could die if these men don't lead us to the other 19 canisters?
Then you tell me, if you're in Jack's shoes, could you follow through with that order? Stand by and watch as they murder all those people?
If those are the orders of the president, yes, I would have to.
Trick has been reconfigured. You can activate the canisters now.
You better hope it works.
What's the unlock code?
Jack, the unlock code is Alpha Kilo Charlie.
Echo, Bravo Charlie.
Jack, this is a direct order from the president. Now enter the correct code. Let them release the gas. Now!
Make it work! I told you there's nothing I can do!
We have another way to release the gas. I managed to stop the flow of gas, but some got into the ventilation system. We need to evacuate the mall now.
What about the terrorists?
One's dead, one escaped. Monitor the tracking device in the remote trigger. The hostile that escaped still had it on him.
I managed to activate the valve before I got away. At least some of the gas was released from the mall. What do you want me to do?
Come back here.
You a fellow? You know what to do.
Boom! Hostile down! Erwick is gone, the canisters are gone, we've got nothing here! Damn it!
The following takes place between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Despite an attempt by extremists to derail the process, the treaty was signed earlier today by President Logan and Russian President Yuri Suvorov. Officials from each country are hailing the agreement as a major milestone in U.S.-Russian relations. The White House press secretary has called this a critical achievement in diplomacy and will set the course for President Logan's
Centox gas is genuine.
Details of the accord's
Test was successful.
outline an aggressive and broad-based strategy.
I spent a year securing a weapon that would bring Moscow to its knees. And you wasted killing a handful of American civilians.
You betrayed Vietcong. Someone must have paid.
I agree.
You were the one who trusted the Americans. Nathanson lied to us. He plotted to turn the gas against us. Your trust nearly cost us everything.
Since I anticipated this, I have secured additional men and resources at great personal expense. Have you found a way to reconfigure the canisters with dispersal mechanisms?
Yes.
Do it. Nathanson will be eliminated. Then we will return to our original task, striking at the heart of Russia.
Where's Nathanson?
I don't know where he went. I swear, I don't.
Yeah.
I took out Nathanson's man. But there is no sign of Nathanson.
Find him.
Alpha 7.
It's Nathanson. Someone just took out my man.
Who?
I think Vierko's hitting us back. Destroy all your databases.
I know you're there, Jenny. Pick up the phone. Damn it, Jenny. I need the key card for my wallet. Look, leave the police out of this. You and your loser boyfriend can keep the money you stole, max out my credit cards. I don't care. Just give me back my key card. It's important.
We can't sell the key card. Why can't we just give it to him? Calling my brother.
No, you're not.
What is going on, Dwayne?
I'm handling this.
Jenny,
Mr. McGill, hold for the president.
have you people recovered the nerve gas? Miguel! Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm sorry. Do you have any leads? Have you intercepted the terrorists? No, sir. The man we followed from the mall took his own life before he could be apprehended. Damn it, Miguel! I put this on you! If you had let the terrorists release the Sentox gas in the mall, as I agreed to let you do, we wouldn't be where we are right now, which is nowhere. Mr. President, stop. Stop making excuses. Take responsibility and do your job.
Although we were able to limit the casualties, the attack at the mall indicates that these terrorists intend to make good on their threat to release the nerve gas on U.S. soil. Unless we catch a break, we can expect to suffer multiple attacks resulting in mass casualties. I assumed you'd want me to start without you?
Just tell me where we are.
LAPD is setting up a perimeter around the terrorist's last known location. We've activated all search protocols, including satellite and Caltrans surveillance.
But we don't have any real leads, do we? Jack Bauer would have followed orders and maintained his cover. We could have intercepted these people.
We don't know that for sure, Lynn. What we do know is Jack's failed decision saved over 800 innocent people.
It may well cost us 100 times that many people.
In the meantime, we've contained both the physical threat and the media's awareness, which would have triggered massive civil unrest.
Well, you tell yourself that if you want to, Miss Raines, but the fact remains that these terrorists are at large, with 19 canisters of Sentox nerve gas, and we don't know where or when they're going to hit us next.
We're all aware of the threat, Lynn.
Then why does she keep defending Bauer? I want Bauer placed in custody. I want him brought in here. I want him held responsible for what's happened.
Jack can be disciplined later. Taking him out of the field right now is a mistake.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
He was authorized by the president.
But he works for me, and so do you. I want him here now. The rest of you maintain your search protocols. Send your progress reports to my screen in 10 minutes.
It's all right. We're all under a lot of pressure. Let's get back to it.
Manny.
Miss Buchanan, we have orders to bring Jack in.
We weren't able to find anything to confirm this guy's identity. I want you to take his picture, lift his prints, get him over to CTU as soon as possible. We've got nothing on this guy. We're going to have to run him through NCIC and Interpol databases.
I just got off the phone with Bill. Lynn Miguel wants me to bring you back to CTU. He's on some kind of warpath.
Why, because I didn't think letting terrorists release Syntox nerve gas in a crowded mall was an acceptable loss.
And because we lost our only real lead, and Lynn's looking for someone to blame.
I was appointed by the President of the United States. It was a field call.
I know. And between you and me, I think you made the right call back at home.
Calling the President.
Look, Jack, the trail's gone cold. There's no point in fighting. Let's just go back to CTU and square it.
Fine.
Look, sorry. But I also have to take your gun. Jack, don't make this any more difficult than it already is.
We can't afford to decommission Jack, especially now.
I agree.
Well, what can we do about it?
Nothing. Well, Lynn's in charge.
He may be in charge, but he is not in control. Miss Raines, you have a call on line 1. Thank you.
I'll be filtering intel on Station 3.
Audrey Raines.
Ms. Raines, if you try to trace this call or put anyone else on the line, I will hang up.
Who is this?
My name is James Nathanson. I'm sure Walt Cummings has already told you all about me.
You're the one who sold the nerve gas to the terrorists.
It's close enough to the truth.
What do you want?
Transfer me to Jack Bauer on a clean line.
Why Jack?
That's not your concern.
You're getting to Jack through me. That makes it my concern.
I'm going through you because I know you have a special relationship with Bauer. I know all about you, Miss Raines, which is why I'm counting on you to recognize an opportunity when it presents itself.
What opportunity?
I can help you find this nerve gas.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't. Now put me through to Bauer.
This is Bauer.
Jack, I know you're with Curtis, so I'm assuming that you can't speak freely.
It's Audrey. It's personal.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
I'm on the phone with a man who claims to be James Nathanson. He was Walt Cummings' contact. He says he has information about the terrorists, but he will only talk to you.
Why me? You can hang up now, Miss Raines. My phone has a node monitor. I'll know if anyone else comes on this line.
Jack?
It's all right, Audrey. Hang up the phone.
Right.
What do you want with me? Protection. The terrorists you're after are trying to kill me.
If the terrorists figured out that you were the one who rigged the canisters of Syntax to blow up in their faces, what do you need me for? Just turn yourself into the authorities. They'll protect you.
Walt Cummings isn't the only one behind this operation who works inside the government. I need your help.
You conspired to have me take the fall for President Palmer's assassination. What makes you think I'm not going to kill you myself?
Because you want to stop the Syntax gas from being released on American soil. So do I.
Where are you?
There's a phone booth on the south side of Moore Park, just east of Densmore. Be there in 10 minutes, or I'll be gone.
Moore Park and Densmore, got it.
Jack. Audrey, I'll explain everything as soon as I get back to CTU. It's gotta be strange for her. Audrey. Just yesterday she thought you were dead.
Yeah.
I know this is none of my business, but she's a good person, Jack. I hope you two can have a chance.
Thanks. Don't fight, here it is. Don't fight it. Sorry.
Lynn McGill.
It's Curtis. Jack escaped.
What?
He got a call from someone. Next thing I know, he
Blindsided me, took my car.
Who called him?
He said it was Audrey, but he may be lying. Lynn?
We can try to track him using your vehicle's onboard transceiver.
I just tried bringing it up on my PDA. He's either disabled or shut down the transceiver.
Curtis, how could you let this happen?
I'll get dispatch on it. One of my team's en route to pick me up. We'll find him.
You don't even know where to look. Get back to CTU, we'll deploy from here. Damn it. Chloe, run a triangulation on Jack Bauer's cell phone, find out where he is.
Yes, sir.
Have you talked to Jack since he's been in custody?
No.
He's not in custody anymore. He assaulted Curtis and stole his car.
Why would he do that?
Maybe you can tell me?
I don't know where Jack is, if that's what you're asking me.
You have no idea what he's doing.
No, but I'm sure there's an explanation. Mr. McGill, we're not getting a signal from Jack's cell. The SIM card must be out of his phone.
Well, if you think of anything, you'll let me know, right?
Of course.
Thanks.
Brian. Chloe, what I'm about to tell you needs to stay between us. It involves Jack.
What is going on? It just came on my screen that Jack's gone missing.
He's following a lead on the Syntax gas. He needed to go alone. I just transferred a call from my station to him. I need you to delete the record.
Lynn finds out we're working behind his
Chloe,
back.
I know, believe me, I know. This is the only way. There isn't a lot of time.
When did you make the call?
Communications archive.
This is Lynn McGill. Bring up the phone logs of the station Audrey Raines is using.
Yes, sir.
I found the transfer. I can't dump just the one call. They're all cross-indexed.
Can't you unlink it?
No, it'll take like 2 hours.
Okay, Mr. McGill, the call log should be on your screen. Scroll through to station 5. That's the one we dedicated to the DOD.
The only way to get rid of the entry is to dump the entire log. All the calls we've made and received today.
Do it.
It's done.
Day that will long be remembered as a step forward for both the United States and Russia. President Logan and President Suvorov are expected shortly to deliver their closing remarks. Following this, the Russian head of state...
What is it now, Mike?
I'm sorry, sir, but there's a call you need to take. It just came in on this.
And what is that?
Walt Cummings' phone, sir. It's been in Secret Service custody. They just brought it to me. The caller's claiming he has the Centox gas.
Is someone tracing the call?
They can't. It's being sent through multiple relays.
I'm talking to a terrorist. You talk to them. You find out what he wants.
Mr. President, he's demanding to speak with you.
All right. Put him on speaker. This is President Logan. Is this Erwick?
Ivan Erwick is no longer with us, Mr. President. His attack on your shopping mall was unsanctioned and unwarranted. It didn't serve our interests.
What is it you want?
What I want is to release the Centox nerve gas on Moscow. Since that is now impossible, I am forced to strike at Russia on foreign soil. With your help.
My help?
I want the route of Suvorov's motorcade. His entire route to the airport, along with a full profile of his security detail.
I don't personally have that information.
Then get it. Make no mistake, Mr. President. It's our Russian oppressors I mean to hurt, not your people. However, if you refuse to cooperate, I will have no choice but to release all of the Centox gas in areas far more populated than your shopping mall.
You just said that killing Americans didn't serve your interests. This would be senseless murder.
Yes, it would. So give me Suvorov's route.
I'll need some time.
You have 15 minutes.
I'm not sure that... He wants to assassinate Suvorov.
We can't let that happen. If the Russian president is killed on U.S. soil, it wouldn't just nullify the treaty. It would destroy our relationship with Moscow.
Get me Suvorov's route from Secret Service.
Mr. President.
Now, I haven't made any decision yet, Mike. But whatever I decide, I'd better have the route in hand when he calls back. Don't you think?
Yes.
Somebody's screwing with me, Bill. I won't tolerate it.
Screwing with you how?
Audrey Rain's phone log has been erased.
What?
Take a look.
Probably a system glitch.
It wasn't a glitch. She did it on purpose.
Audrey? You think Audrey did this?
I know she did.
That's ridiculous. She's one of the most by-the-book people I know.
Well, you don't go by the book when you're trying to hide something. Did you know that she was on the phone with Jack right before he attacked Curtis?
No, I didn't know that. What does that prove?
There's something going on with these two. What's their history?
You know their history, Lynn. They worked together at DOD.
There's more than that, right?
It got personal later on, yeah.
Personal. And you didn't think it was important to tell me that?
No, I didn't. What difference does that make?
When did she find out Jack was still alive?
This morning with the rest of us.
You sure about that?
I was there, Lynn. I saw her reaction.
Could have been an act.
You're starting to sound paranoid.
I don't care how I sound. From this point on, I want all our people on a tight leash. If someone has a hidden agenda, I want to know about it. CTU's become way too porous, and that's your fault, Bill.
I don't need to hear this from you.
You don't want to hear this from me? Then tell me why Audrey erased her phone logs.
I'm here. Where are you?
In a minute. First, I want to make sure that you weren't followed. Otherwise, there's no deal.
Take the alley between the two buildings across the street from you. I left the gate open. Listen to me.
I don't know what you think I can do for you, but you committed treason.
I don't see it that way. I love this country.
You're never gonna be able to justify killing David Palmer.
That was an unfortunate necessity. We admired Palmer, but we had other priorities. This country needs a reason to secure its oil interests in Asia, a reason that Russia and the rest of the world can get behind.
I've heard your reasoning from Walt Cummings. It's still treason.
No, it's a real politic. Do you see the open door ahead?
Yeah.
Enter it. Make 2 right turns and walk back the direction you came from.
Hold on. You have hostiles coming in after you from the adjacent parking structure. Do you have a weapon?
Yes.
Where are you?
2nd floor.
Try and make your way to the roof. I'll meet you there. Stay on the line.
All right.
All right, I understand.
Audrey.
DOD wants a fuller explanation about what happened to them all. I told them we're still trying to find a thread on the nerve gas.
I just spent the last 5 minutes getting grilled by Lynn.
About what?
You and Jack? Your relationship.
What'd you tell them?
The truth. That you and he were once romantically involved, and now I'm not sure.
I don't see how that's any of his business.
He thinks it is. He thinks you had something to do with Jack breaking from custody. Did you?
Not exactly.
What the hell does that mean?
A man claiming to be James Nathanson called here about 20 minutes ago. He said that he had information on the terrorists, that he would only give it to Jack.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I was afraid of losing this lead. I didn't know what to do, Bill.
So Jack's meeting this man, Nathanson, alone without backup. Where is he?
I don't know. Nathanson brought me from the call.
Who else knows about this?
Just Chloe. She helped me cover the call from Lynn.
Audrey,
If you could just sign right here.
district elevated the threat level. I'm briefing first responders on the high probability of multiple attacks, so I need to review DoD protocols.
All right, I'll send them to your screen.
Well, we can do it here. Unless you have a problem working with me on this.
No, it's fine.
Excuse me.
Bauer? Yeah, where are you?
I'm in the freight elevator.
You need to get out of there now. You're cornered. I'm almost there. Just keep moving. Look at me. Look at me. How do I find the canisters of syntax? How do I find the canisters? In my pocket. What's on the chip? Please, what's on the chip?
Nathanson's dead, but there was someone else there. I don't know yet, but he took out 3 of my men and disabled the helicopter.
Nathanson may have given him information that compromises us. Keep looking until you find him.
Что ты копаешься? Поехали быстро.
Some critics have already said that by signing this treaty, we as the United States are taking on our allies' enemies, as well as having to deal with our own.
Diagram 7 lays out the hierarchy for first responders. Civil defense protocols for each agency are pretty well defined.
Shouldn't you get that?
Audrey Rains.
It's me. Nathanson's just been killed, but he gave me intel. I need you to uplink the data.
Sorry, Steve, you have the wrong extension. I'll transfer you to IT. Overlapping responsibilities default to federal, then to state. O'Brien.
Chloe, it's Jack. Audrey just wrote my call over to you. What the hell's going on over there?
It's Lynn. He's been shadowing her. He thinks that she's been talking to you behind his back, which I guess she has.
Chloe, listen to me. I have a thumb drive that's going to help us find the syntax. I need you to data mine the files.
Upload the drive to my socket. Access code 5J55J.
Hold on. You should be getting it now. Chloe, I need you to keep this under the radar.
You mean keep it from Lynn?
At least until we know what we've got. My number come up on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I have the switch out phones. If you need to get a hold of me, call me back on that number.
I will.
Suvorov's motorcade road security detail. Sir, if President Suvorov is killed and the Russians find out we supplied his killers with this information, it would be considered an act of war.
The Russian motorcade has a significant security force. I see no reason to believe that the terrorist would even be successful. Maybe we should have an analysis done, determine the vulnerable points along the route.
Sir, we can't do that without giving away the fact that we had advanced knowledge of an attack.
What attack?
It's nothing that you need to be concerned about.
Charles, you invited me to this circle. What attack?
The terrorists want the Suvorov's motorcade route. They've threatened to deploy more syntax gas if I don't give it to them.
You're not seriously considering it, are you?
Martha, Charles believes an assault on the Suvorovs has a good chance.
Will you please let the president speak for himself?
May we have a moment?
Martha, please. If I don't give them the information they want, tens of thousands of Americans will die on our own soil, maybe hundreds of thousands, and I will be responsible.
All right, Charles, there's got to be another way. You change their itinerary, delay Suvorov from leaving.
It's all over the news that the Russians are leaving after we make the joint statement. If there's any deviation from that, the terrorists will know that I've alerted them.
Charles, what are you telling me? What are you saying? That we are going to stand in front of the entire world with the Suvorovs? You're going to look him in the eye, shake his hand, knowing you're sending them to their
We were
deaths?
in Russia, and Suvorov got this ultimatum. Do you think that he would spare us?
I am not talking about Russia. I am not talking about Suvorov. I am talking about you. You're the president of the United States of America. My God, Charles! You're talking about murder!
Martha, my back is up against the wall. You! Give me another solution.
You stand up to them. Refuse to negotiate with them. Isn't that the policy of this country? Isn't that the point of the treaty you just signed?
It's not that simple, Martha. It never is.
Yeah, well, I separated them. Here's one, and the other one's up here.
What is it, Chloe?
Jack just sent me the data he got off Nathanson. My decryption filters weren't working, and I just realized why. The drive's DOD formatted.
DOD?
Yeah, I don't know how Nathanson got his hands on highly classified government key drive. Authors he almost clearance.
Lynn's got her tied up.
Exactly.
How much time do you need?
To decrypt all the vectors, 2-3 minutes.
Hang on.
Lynn, do you have a minute?
What is it?
You were inquiring about a security breach with the phone logs?
That's right.
We can key in the user ID from your office and find who we're looking for. We just have to use your key card.
Why are you so interested in this?
I'm serious about all breaches of security.
What was that?
What?
That last window you closed, what was it?
It was just the DOD protocols.
What is going on here?
Lynn, will you please just calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down. The two of you are up to something, and I'm not going to stand for it. No, I think you're protecting Audrey, and she's protecting Bauer.
Look, I can explain, Lynn.
So can I. This was a deliberate attempt to circumvent my authority.
Lynn, we are all on the same side.
If your father was the Secretary of Defense, I'd have you thrown out of here. I don't have that problem with you. Drive security to Station 5, please, right away.
What are you doing?
Place Mr. Buchanan in custody and take him to holding.
You are making a mistake.
I want everyone's attention. I'm putting a Section 2-3 redundancy into effect as of this moment. All of your stations will be mirrored and monitored through my office. Now get back to work.
We need Bill to get through this crisis. You are jeopardizing our chances of finding that nerve gas. I will make sure that DOD and the Secretary of Defense are aware of that.
Don't threaten me, Miss Reeves. I promise you, you do not want to threaten me.
What do you got?
The decryption element kicked out a company called Teradyne. Over the past 3 years, they've acquired more than 100 pounds of raw strontium isotope used to create Zentox nerve gas.
Where do I find Teradyne?
La Cañada. It's a subsidiary of a larger corporation called Omicron International.
Hold on, did you say Omicron?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What's wrong?
Pull up the senior executive roster, see if a man named Christopher Henderson is on the list.
Why?
Just do it, please.
Okay, here it is. Christopher Henderson, Senior Vice President of Research and Development. Do you know him?
Yeah, I did once. Listen, send me the decryptor files over to my PDA.
It's gonna be a little bit hard to do right now, Jack. Lynn is watching everyone like a hawk.
Can Buchanan help you?
He could if he weren't in holding.
What are you talking about?
Lynn detained him for insubordination.
How can you do that?
Because he's losing it. I think the president's putting too much pressure on him to get those canisters. He can't handle it.
Chloe, I still need the decrypted files. You're gonna have to find a way to get them to me.
I'll try.
Anyone call yet? No, they haven't, sir. President Silverov is waiting. We'll be out in a minute. Excuse me. Martha. Please. This is a difficult decision for me. Both politically and personally. And maybe I won't have to make it. Maybe CTU will find the canisters before the Silverovs have to leave. That's what I'm praying for. But whatever happens, I need you to understand.
I do. Understand, Charles, I do.
Mr. President.
It has been a challenging day, so I especially appreciate how professional you have all been. Your president is fortunate to have such talented people working for him. Thank you. Yuri.
Anya.
Mr. President, I'm glad that we have this opportunity to thank you and Mrs. Logan personally for your hospitality.
Mr. President, it's been our pleasure.
Anya and I hope that you will
Yes.
soon allow them to
Hold on.
show their appreciation.
We would love that. Wouldn't we, Martha?
Yes.
It would be lovely.
Martha. Thank you again for being so kind.
I read the text of your statement. It was excellent. And congratulations again on your brilliant handling of the crisis at the airport.
Thank you, Yuri, and thank you for your steadfast support.
Have there been further developments?
No, not at all. There's always pressure. But everything's under control, yes. Ladies, photographers are waiting.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The motorcade will take service routes to the 118 and then to the 5 freeway south.
Yes. Martha, please, just smile and wave. The motorcade will take Suvorov through this downtown corridor. That gives us our best shot at destroying all the vehicles. Tell our people, this is where I want them to strike. That's it, folks. We need to move.
Come on. Harris, you can't get in that car. It's not too late.
Mr. President, Vern McGill is calling precinct 2.
What about it?
He didn't say. He just asked to speak with you directly.
Excuse me. Mr. President, I'm afraid I have to say my goodbyes here. Affairs of state, pressures continue.
Yes, I understand, of course. Thank you, President, for everything.
Mrs. Logan.
Aaron, I've decided to drive to the airport with the Suvorovs. You can have a car follow us.
We're not detailed for that. I'll ride up front.
No, Aaron, no, it's not necessary.
Yes, it is.
Tell my husband where I am. I hope you don't mind if I accompany you.
You sure your husband won't mind?
No, of course not. This way we'll have some time to talk.
Ma'am, the president is being briefed by CTU right now, but I left word for you.